So if you guys were to look back a year ago, did you think this production would be possible financially, musically, ready?
Well, one, no, and two,
No.
Did you ever think you would be able to achieve and complete a production this large? And how did you guys do it?
well, honestly, it's really from the help of South Salem, Jim Wirt, and Randy Chase for giving us like the best deal we could possibly get. Like that was just amazing of them to even do that. It was a great deal, and we still didn't have the money to do it. Like,
Our fans for sending us there.
yeah, our fans helped us get the money to go there, and it was great. Like
For that, we are very grateful.
Sean's grateful.
Just Sean.
I was really nervous because after listening to most of his discography, I came to the point where I was like, wow, this guy's really, really good at his job. I'm just going to have to sit down and listen to whatever he says and be really obedient, you know, just try to get out of his way when he's doing his stuff. And when I got there, it was such an easy transition where it wasn't like going into a place where I paid to record. It was like going over to a friend's house to record, to where he just made it really, really easy.
Cool.
My favorite song is Genocide because I wrote it about my favorite book, and it's really good.
Nerd.
Hey,
All right, my
that's me.
favorite is Morning Glory, just because I love how it mixes everything we are into one song, and it has the greatest concept ever behind it, and I
Thank
love
you.
it so much. And what about you guys?
I think my favorite is The Abyss because
Nietzsche.
I remember when we wrote it, and it was pretty good, but then it all just really came together in the studio.
Yeah.
So,
Jim helped so much there. What about yours?
Mine is also The Abyss, actually, just because it sounds awesome, and I think it actually marked like kind of like our style shift a little bit. Like that was the first song that really pushed us in a new direction.
Joe?
Yeah, building on what Sean said, I'm the third
Also The
one.
Abyss?
Also The Abyss. Yeah, The Abyss. I just think has the most punch to it. It closes out the whole recording so well, and it just kind of just brings it to a nice close.
I think the biggest difference is probably in the tone. Our first one, we were still trying to figure out how we're going to sound as a band. We were just starting out. And this one, we've matured a lot. We came into it a lot more prepared. And I think this EP tells a lot more of a coherent story as opposed to just 5 songs in a particular order. And I think, especially with working with Jim Wirt, he pushed us a lot more. So I think we got a lot more out of this EP than we did the last one.
It was really exciting, just like even going up to it. Like we all always just playing in our hometown and playing for all our friends and playing for these great people here. But it felt great to actually just be able to get away from it all and go somewhere far away and just focus on my band, focus on music, and just live and breathe that for like a week. And it was definitely one of the coolest things I probably have ever done. And I wish I could do it every day of my life, honestly.
Heard and followed your Facebook, saw that you guys are making a music video. You produced that, and that is for a track called The Final Hour.
Yeah.
How did you come across choosing that song for the video, and what was that like?
It's honestly just like the most catchy song, and it's so easy to sing along to it. I love it's funny that it's none of our favorite songs, but honestly I can probably say it's the best one
Yeah, I
on there.
feel that it appeals to a much broader
Yeah, exactly.
area,
Spectrum.
spectrum of people.
Yeah.
I think it's much easier for people who don't normally listen to this kind of music to get into it through that song.
But yet it's also mixed in well with the other ones. Like,
Yeah.
they all fit.
Yeah.
And I think we can all mutually agree that even though it's not our favorite, it's the best song on the album.
So Sean, what was one of the most memorable moments with the studio, the road trip, the whole thing?
There were a lot of memorable moments, but I think the one that stuck out to me the most was whenever we first heard our music played back through Jim's speakers, and to hear his recording, it was crazy to think that that was us.
We did a lot of pre-production with it, and we thought we had it solid, but when we entered the studio, we realized, hey, this song is a little weird. Like when you hear it played back to you, that's when you realize, hey, maybe we should change some stuff. So it was really on the fly, like, hey, what can we do right now?
You guys continue, as you know, to surprise me every day. I think to just start from the beginning, I met you guys on a rooftop at Local 506 as we were opening for Icon for Hire. I saw your set, your amazing draw. And you guys were good. You had a lot of potential, hence why we're sitting here today. But you were a little loosey-goosey. You know, things changed when you guys brought Joe Fallon, and definitely, you know, no questions about it, hands down. The guy's a great drummer, and that really led me and others to see the true talent in you guys. He's a backbone, and you guys really started to change. The sound was tight. The song started to really progress with music theory, and just you started to move away from the cliche sound and made what Headfirst for Halos sounds like.
Like a year ago, I wouldn't have even guessed that we would be as big as we are now. I thought we were just, you know, band having fun, playing music, hanging out, being best friends, and now look at us.
Yeah, we're not that at all.
Yeah, now we're just 5 random guys that don't know each other. I mean, a family.
We're
No.
actually an internet band. This is the first time I've ever met these guys.
Virtual, cool.